So the men's senior selection committee led by Ajit Agarkar recently announced the 4 squads for the Duleep Trophy, which gets underway on September 5th. There'll be 2 rounds of matches between sides A, B, C and D announced by the men's senior selection committee. A lot of India regulars, a lot of international players who are expected to make the cut for the upcoming test series against Bangladesh, which gets underway on September 19th. But Virat Kohli, Jasprit Bumrah and Rohit Sharma were notable omissions amongst the players who are expected to make the cut for the Bangladesh test. Now on that, Sunil Gavaskar, writing a column for Midday, has kind of criticized that move. He's of the opinion that both Virat and Rohit should have played test cricket because it will get difficult for them to get into the groove for what is a very long red ball season for India, where they played 3 tests against New Zealand, after that 2 tests against Bangladesh, and then 5 tests away from home against Australia. So it's a packed red ball season, and Gavaskar, former India captain, a very strong voice when it comes to cricketing logics in the country, has said that both of them would have been better off playing Duleep Trophy. But BCCI Secretary Jay Shah, very recently when he spoke to Times of India, he said that he's of the opinion that players like Virat and Rohit should be allowed to skip domestic tournaments because they don't want the risk of them getting injured while playing domestic matches. He gave the example of Australian cricketers who generally don't play domestic games during the season or before the season. So it's interesting. There's a different take from the BCCI secretary, while former India captain Sunil Gavaskar differs from that. But as far as Duleep Trophy is concerned, a lot of India cricketers will be in action, from the likes of Shubman Gill, KL Rahul, Sarfaraz Khan, Dhruv Jurel. Players who were out of the central contracts like Ishan Kishan and Shreyas Iyer, all of them are back in the mix, and there are plenty of spin bowling options which have been given by the selectors to the team management to have a look at. So Gautam Gambhir will be keeping a very close eye on what happens in the Duleep Trophy, because he will be beginning his red ball assignments very soon. He had a mixed outing in the white ball leg in Sri Lanka. The side won the T20s very comprehensively, but were completely outplayed by the Lankan Lions at home, and spin was the biggest thing which troubled us during those 3 ODIs against Sri Lanka. So you keep watching Cricket Next, because we will bring you all the updates of what's happening in Duleep Trophy, what's happening after Duleep Trophy. Monem Morkel, as we have been reporting, is likely to join the squad as the bowling coach before the Bangladesh Test series. So most likely in Chennai, where the side will have an extended net session or a camp before the Test series gets underway. So you keep watching Cricket Next, and follow us across our social media handles. Hit the like button, click the subscribe button. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook and Twitter, and we will make sure that you don't miss a ball. So keep watching, and Duleep Trophy is very exciting. 4 teams for the first time being picked by men's senior selection committee, unlike the zonal selectors, which was a tradition of the past now. So keep watching.